Hello everyone, welcome back to another Commander review video for Magic the Gathering. We're in the Invasion set still, and we're on our second 3-colored Legendary Dragon for the Commander format. Today we're talking about Darigaaz the Igniter. Darigaaz is a dragon, it's a 6/6, it costs 3 generic mana, 1 black, 1 red, and 1 green mana, or Jund. It has flying, and whenever Darigaaz the Igniter deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and 1 red. If you do, choose a color. Then that player reveals his or her hand, and Darigaaz deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in that equal to the number of cards revealed this way. There we go. Misreading there. You choose the color during resolution. This means your opponent does not get to react after knowing the color you choose. I talked about this with Crosis as well. Part of the rules of Magic the Gathering is each individual spell needs to resolve before someone can interact with the stack. If there were a Thunderbolt or a Lightning Bolt and then the Darigaaz trigger in play, you'd have to wait for Darigaaz to resolve fully before you could then interact with the Lightning Bolt or anything else on the stack, essentially is what that is saying. A card that I thought would be fun to synergize with Darigaaz is Baylor, which is a demon, not a dragon. But this will let you, let me see, with dice, choose one or more, each must be choose a target opponent, draw 3 cards and discard artifact. Oh, yes, I picked it for the last ability. You can tell how long it's been since I made these slides, then getting sick. I totally forgot why I put this in here. I put this in here because since you're going to have opponents and you're going to be messing with their hand size, most likely with this deck, that last ability of dealing damage equal to their hand size is a lot of fun. Also, being able to have them draw cards and discard things randomly is a lot of fun. And can cause a lot of chaos, which is great. The deck that I am putting Darigaaz in is a dragon tribal deck. I'm not necessarily building around its triggered ability, but since I'm going to be ramping a lot in this deck to play big dragons, I should be able to use it hopefully efficiently based on the commanders and color schemes of my opponents. Second deck idea is like a group slug deck idea. The idea is you want to have your opponents draw a bunch of cards, lose life for drawing cards, and then of course using Darigaaz's triggered ability to burn them even more for the number of cards in their hand of a certain color. And like I said with Crosis, the last kind of silly, janky deck idea really is going to focus on getting extra damage steps in, whether it be through combat steps or through double strike and first strike, so on and so forth. And then being able to double up that triggered ability. It'll require more mana, of course, because you have to pay the triggered ability each time. But the more information you have from every damage you deal, the more powerful the ability will be. And that is going to do it for Darigaaz the Igniter. Now, this has an F rank that you will see at the set review, and that is because I believe it really only had like 3 deck ideas that I could find via my own research, this video, EDH Rec. It's just not a popular commander to build around, so there's not a lot of deck ideas to build around this commander, which is sad. I always would love to see commanders get more play. But one of the cool things about doing this set review series and these card review series is for you budget players out there, a lot of these unpopular or unused cards are usually going to be on the cheaper side. So if you ever wanted to build a cheap budget deck around an idea that you might want to try, this is a great way to find that information because they don't have a lot of builds around them, so they're usually on the cheaper end. Then you can build around them, which I think is really fun. Of course, we want our opponents to be able to draw cards because having them draw cards allows us to burn more with Darigaaz's ability. On the downside, of course, The more cards our opponents draw, the more effective they're going to be for playing their game and pushing their board state and growing their board state. So we got to kind of be careful. It's a little bit of push and pull kind of situation to make sure we don't let them get too far ahead. But that's going to do it for Darigaaz. I think this is a fun card. I think there's a lot of potential with this commander. There's just not a lot of support right now. So hopefully in the future we'll get some more support for this epic, crazy dragon. And I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for all your support and of course your patience while I've been trying to get back into making these videos. Trying not to get my voice too hoarse with all the sickness that I've been going through. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, and I thank you guys for all of your support for that. If you have any comments or questions, make sure to put them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to get notified for more Magic the Gathering videos. Go check out some of my other playlists, and we're going to be back with some more Magic the Gathering here in a bit. Thank you again for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!